Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Garrett and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do an upgrade to the Jeep and fix an issue that has been bugging me for a while, and that is my accessory mount system that I have for my phone, tablet, and a couple other things I want to put up here. I've been running the bullet point mounting solutions for a while now, for a couple years, and I've been pretty happy with it. But one thing that I've noticed, or that started to happen, is it starts to vibrate and loosen up. As you can see, after a while, this right here, my iPad mount keeps loosening up and it won't stay tight anymore. So hopefully we're going to fix that today. Another thing that I kind of didn't realize in the beginning, but you've got this bar here, and between the mounting point and the device holder, and anytime you have any kind of a bar like that that puts the device away from the main mounting point, you're going to get vibration. So imagine going down the road, you know, when you're off-roading or on the trail or whatever, and this thing is in where you want it, and all it does is sit there and bounce the whole time as you're going down the trail. That is pretty annoying. So the only way you can make it stop, and it's pretty minimal, is to loosen this up, push down hard to where the bar is touching the dash right here, and then it doesn't vibrate as much. But I don't think that's really the correct way to solve this problem. You should be able to put this anywhere you want, in any configuration that you want, and it'd be a solid mount. But if it's not touching the dash right there, it's not a solid mount. So today we're going to remove the bullet point, and we're going to install a new product from Anvil Overland. It's a dash bar that goes from grab handle on the driver's side to grab handle on the passenger side. And there are a couple different companies out there that make them. Vector Off-Road is one that comes to mind, and it mounts kind of up here on top of the dash, and it only goes a certain distance. So I didn't want that. I wanted something that goes all the way across, and that way I can put devices and whatever anywhere I want. Another thing that I couldn't find, and actually Anvil is the only company that I found that makes a bar mount system that is compatible with my VoSwitch. It's a VoSwitch accessory switch panel, like an S-Pod or stuff like that, but it's integrated into the grab handle right here on the driver's side. And so that was limiting me to trying to find a system that would work and be compatible with that. Luckily, Anvil Overland came out with one, and it should work. So we're gonna get that installed and hopefully solve all my problems. I just wanted to show you real quick before I uninstall this system, is as you can see, you know, it moves a lot. So this is the bar I was talking about right here. If this bar is not pushed down against the dash right here, you're going to get that movement. It's going to vibrate while you're going down the trail. And when you're trying to read maps and stuff like that, it gets kind of annoying. So that's what we hope to fix today with the new Anvil Overland mounting system. Alright, I got everything laid out here, and I kind of show you what comes in the package. This is kind of how it's shipped, in a heavy-duty cardboard tube. So no damage to anything. It was well packed. And yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. I've got the main bar laid out here, the aluminum bar. I got mine in black. It does come in several different colors: red, blue. I can't remember what else it comes in, but you can get on their website and check that out. But I got mine in black to match the interior of my Jeep and what all I got going on. So let me kind of take you through and show you what all comes in the system, and then we'll go ahead and get it installed. All right, let me kind of show you what all comes with the system Got your main bar here, of course, which I've already showed you. You've got your two mounting screws. This one right here is the larger one, goes on the passenger side through the grab bar, the grab handle. And you have this one right here, which goes on the driver's side, which is compatible to the VoSwitch system that I have. And I'll kind of show you how that works. Then it comes with the stabilizer, or what I'm calling a stabilizer, which will mount in the middle of the bar and help the bar rest on the dash and actually make this a solid mounting system. You got your two ends. These right here will actually connect the main bar to the two screws that go through the grab bar. Got a couple patches, which is cool, a couple stickers, of course. You know how we all love stickers. Other than that, you have to kind of choose what you're going to put on this system. The thing about it is there's no bars like I showed you on the other one. Everything mounts directly to this bar and real close. They have mounts for 1-inch ram balls, and then they have the mounts for the 3/4-inch ram balls. I was going to use my existing iPad holder and the phone mount, and I didn't realize they were 3/4-inch ram mount balls. So I actually ordered the 1-inch to begin with, but then I got back on their website and ordered the 3/4, which will match up to what I already have. The instructions are fairly simple, laid out, easy to read, a couple diagrams. The tools are pretty minimal. As you can see, a 1/4-inch ratchet extension, and then you have a 10mm socket, which will be used to take out the existing bolts on the grab handle. The cool thing about it is on their screws, or on their mounts, they've got these little slots in there, if you can see. And what's neat about that is it'll fit a 1/4-inch ratchet just like that. And then you can screw in the mounting bolts. So that's pretty cool. Another thing you'll need is a 4mm hex key, which that'll be used to put your ram ball mounts together with. So they come in half, like you can see here. Put the screw in, and then you'll be able to adjust it down and tighten it all up. So a 4mm hex key, and then you'll need a trim removable tool or a little screwdriver, whatever you have, to pop off the little covers on the grab handles. Another thing I forgot to show you is the phone mount. So Larry over at Anvil Overland sent me this, and I'm actually pretty excited. A little bit more robust than the one I have, so looking forward to getting that installed as well. So anyway, let's get the old one out, and we'll get the new one in. All right, let's go ahead and get this old one out, and I'm actually maybe going to reuse it. I'm thinking about just leaving in this base plate and just taking these arms off, and I might end up using these balls for something else, maybe a GoPro or whatever. But let's go ahead and get these off and go from there. So take that off. That's gone. You can see this, how loose that is, so that's not good. So take this one off, and then we'll go ahead and screw here. Go ahead and undo that, and then one on this side. So that's out. All right, and that should just pop on out of there. Wow, there's a couple years of off-roading there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing either tightened up and put back in. See what I'm gonna do. All right, now let's go ahead and get this install going. We need to, this is the passenger side. We need to take this little cover off. You can use a trim tool like this and pry it off, or if you don't have that, the little flat blade screwdriver works just as fine. Just up underneath there and pry it off, and there it is. Underneath there we have a 10mm bolt, so we need to take that out. It helps you have a long extension like this to hold this quite in there. And there it is. So that bolt comes out, and we'll go ahead and put in the passenger side mounting bolt that Anvil provided you. So that'll go right just where the other one was. Also, you're gonna have to take this off as well. So the easiest thing to do is just pull it out, just like that. You can see it's got a little bit of little arrow in there, a little keeper that holds it in there. So you take that out, you will not be reusing this. So, all right, this right here gets threaded where the old one was. Screw it up in there. Like I said, the 1/4" ratchet fits in the end there, which makes it really nice to tighten that up. Alright, there she is. Now we'll move over to the driver's side. Alright, kind of the same thing on the driver's side. I've got the VoSwitch, what's called the JL800, which has 8 different auxiliary switches here. If you have this one, the kit that I bought is the one that you need. It comes with this mounting bolt that Anvil provided that is compatible. Because the VoSwitch 800 comes below the factory grab bar here, if you have the 400, it's actually up here, and you'll repeat the same process on the driver's side that you did on the passenger side, but you'll need to order the correct kit from Anvil. If you have a VL or the JL400 from VoSwitch, you don't need this. You need the standard Anvil, the normal bar that they have. So you won't need this one right here. It'll come with the same mounting screw that the passenger side has, but it'll be the same thing from the driver's side. So if you do have the JL800, it is a I think it's a T27 screw that's in the bottom right here. So you need to get a T27 Torx bit and remove that screw, which I've already done. So from there, you'll just screw in the VoSwitch JL800 compatible screw. So that'll slide up into there. And I've actually had this in there one time already, so it does have a stud that comes out here, but that is, I wanted to make sure that fit, and that's already up in there, so I'll just go ahead and screw that into place, and it is there. So we'll go ahead and tighten that up. Alright, that's in there. Maybe a little tighter. Yeah, wasn't quite tight enough. Alright, there she is. Alright, left side or driver's side done, passenger side done. Now let's get the bar mounted. Alright, the instructions say to go ahead and put the clamps onto the main bar first, so that's what we're going to do. They just fit on the end there. like that. And then the screw they provide, and your 4mm hex. So it just says to kind of slightly tighten it so where they don't come off. So that looks pretty good there. So all right, let's get the other one done. Same thing. So there, screw, and slightly tightened. So, all right, there it is. Let's go to the Jeep. All right, in the Jeep. All right, so let's go ahead and put the passenger side on first. Just slide it onto the mounting screw that we put in earlier. So get that on there, and then it says to tighten moderately, so that shouldn't come off. All right, let's go to the driver's side. All right, over here on the driver's side, should be just a rinse and repeat. So up on there, and let's see here, let's tighten this up. It's pretty good. There's one thing that I am noticing, and it's how much grip this clamp has on the installation screw here. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can see right here, the clamp looks like it's just barely grabbing that installation screw. I mean, maybe 1/8 of an inch or so. With this screwed all the way in, this kind of interferes right here with the VoSwitch, the bottom of the VoSwitch handle. So it doesn't allow this clamp to go any further up into this area to mount better. I think on this side you can see how much more it grabs that mounting bar or the mounting screw. So I think this right here probably should have been a little bit longer in order for this to grab a little bit better. So what I may end up doing is taking and grinding this at an angle to where it'll push further up and get more clamping force on that screw right there. I did think about maybe taking this out a little bit more, unscrewing it to where there's more protruding, but then if I did that, the grab handle would not be as secure on the bottom. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this off. I'm going to grind an angle right here that will allow this clamp to be pushed further up onto that mounting screw right there. So let's get that done. All right, what I've done is I've got it clamped up in my vice grips here. I'm going to shave the edge right there with a flat disc grinder wheel, and that should allow me to get the clearance I need to be able to push it further up on the mount there. So all right, go see if that fits. All right, as you can see, I've had to grind this edge to an angle to allow it to get more grip right here, because this right here should have been just a tad bit longer, and that would have been a lot better. You could have got full grip with the clamp, but because this screws so far up into the grab handle, it doesn't leave much room. This needs to be out maybe another 1/4 of an inch or more. So I'm gonna make it work, but I definitely think that could be some room for improvement right there. I thought about backing this out just a tad, but again, if you take this back out, then the lower portion of your grab handle is not going to be as secure or as tight. And again, this is only with the VL, or the JL, the JL800 from VoSwitch that is having this problem. So yeah, but I think that'll work. I'll throw a little bit of paint on this right here, and it'll look good as new. So I think we'll have enough grip there. I got about 1/4 of an inch or so. I don't want to take any more out of the clamp, because I don't want it to end up breaking right here. So leave a little bit of meat. So yeah, we'll get some paint on it and get it mounted up. All right, got the clamp painted up. Go ahead and stick it back on, and then see if we can get this thing finished. So. Yeah, that's much better. It's got about 1/4 of an inch or so grabbing that mount screw, so tighten that up, and it'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm a lot happier with that for sure. Yeah. Alright, let me get the go get the passenger side tightened up, and then we'll get the accessories on. Alright, get this one tightened up. Pretty solid. Alright, now we'll do the center support bracket. Alright, got the center support bracket, and you need this because the bar will flex just a tad here in the middle, so you want to go ahead and give it a little bit of support. That'll make it nice and solid for anything you put on here. So we'll go ahead and get that, unscrew the screw. And you'll notice it's got a little rubber protector thingy-majigger there, so that'll rest up here on the dash. So get the screw back in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slightly tighten it, and I'm going to rotate the bar up to where it looks parallel to the dash here, and then tighten it up. That'll also help out with making this sturdy. So you got a little bit of force pushing down with the bar, that's pushing the opposite way, and yeah, that is on there nice and sturdy. So make sure we got that crate down good. Yeah, looks great. So now we get the accessories on. All right, first one we're going to mount is going to be the Anvil Overland phone mount. It's got a 1-inch ball, ram mount ball, and what's cool is I was actually going to reuse the bullet point foam mount, and I do like it. It's got a 3/4 inch ball, And these clamps, again, they make two different sizes, one for 3/4 and one for 1 inch. But Larry sent me this one over in my package to try out, and so yeah, I'm pretty excited to go ahead and get this one installed. Just like we did the clamp in the middle. Very simple. Take the screw out. Get this mounted on the bar. Like that. And then get the foam mat in there, so. And then yeah, put it wherever you want it. So we'll try it out somewhere in here, and then we can adjust it as we need it. So yeah, I like this a lot. So nice strong springs, so plenty of clamping pressure on your phone in here. So far I am really liking this. Alright, now we get the one for the iPad mounted up. Alright, kind of a rinse and repeat. Got one for the other side, and I will be using the bullet point iPad mount that I already had. It is a 3/4 inch ball, so I got a 3/4 inch clamp that'll match up to this. Anvil Overland does sell an iPad mount, which go to their website, check that out. Looks to be pretty good quality. This one's plastic, so I would be curious to see how the Anvil Overland one is. But I'm gonna go ahead and reuse this one for now, and I'll probably be getting the other one at some point down the road. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Same thing. Gonna take the screw out, get it on the bar. Sorry about all the cars going by, but put the ball in there and then get it tightened up. So man, that is solid as can be. Awesome. All right, we get my phone in here, get the iPad on here, and we'll see how it looks. All right, got the phone in the mount, got the iPad in the mount, got it kind of adjusted the way I want it, and this thing is solid as can be. I mean, it is not going to vibrate up and down like the other one was. Same thing on the iPad. This thing is, I mean, that's amazing. So, and what's cool is I can take and I can put this anywhere I want along the whole bar right here, which the one I had previously, I was just limited to this middle area on the dash. So I am thoroughly pleased. And the clamping pressure on this phone holder is incredible. Like, it ain't going anywhere. So I am thoroughly happy. The Anvil Overland accessory bar, is it worth it? Oh yeah, I'd say so. Well, there you have it, the installation of the Anvil Overland accessory bar that is compatible with the VoSwitch JL800. So a few little modifications I had to do, but other than that, I am very happy. Love the way this thing turned out, and excited to get on the trail and see how it performs. So we're heading out next weekend for Memorial Day, 4-day trip, and I wanted to get this installed before we left, and I think it's going to serve me very well. So anyway, that's it. If you like it, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button and the like button down at the bottom. Let me know what you think about the Anvil Overland accessory bar. I love it. See you next time.